Alma had just lost her grandfather. She returned to his island home only to say goodbye. But that same night, everything changed. A plane crashed in the storm nearby. Inside was a lion cub, torn from his mother and bound for a circus. Alma found him shivering in the wreckage and pulled him into her arms. She had no idea a second surprise was on its way. A white she-wolf her grandfather had quietly protected for years showed up with her own newborn pup. Somehow, the wolf accepted the lion cub without hesitation, nursing them side by side as if they shared the same litter. Alma named the wolf pup Mozart and the lion cub Dreamer. She had only planned to stay one night. She ended up staying for good. The two cubs grew up wrestling, sleeping, and hunting together, closer than most brothers by blood. Alma gave up her music and her old life just to protect this fragile little family. But peace never lasts long. One morning, the mother wolf vanished. Alma searched everywhere, refusing to believe she was gone. She did not know a scientist named Eli had darted her, determined to take her to a breeding facility. Now it was just Alma and the two cubs, and the world outside was closing in. She hid them as long as she could, but hiding a growing lion is not easy. Eventually, both were discovered. Wildlife officers seized Mozart and hauled him off to the preserve. A circus owner claimed Dreamer and dragged him away in a cage. Alma watched her family get torn apart in a single afternoon, powerless to stop it. But Mozart and Dreamer refused to accept the separation. Locked in his enclosure, Mozart caught his brother's scent on the wind one night. He dug beneath the fence and broke free, tracked Dreamer down, and against every instinct telling him to run, freed the lion too. Together, they set out across the wilderness, heading for the only place either of them had ever called home. Police were flooded with calls about a wolf and lion loose in the countryside, panic close behind. Alma refused to let them be hunted down like monsters. She teamed up with Eli, the scientist she once despised, and together they raced to find the pair first. The circus owner got there before them, gun raised, ready to take Dreamer back by force. But his own son, who had watched his father's cruelty in silence too long, stepped between them and begged him to stop. For one long moment, everything hung in the balance. Then the boy's courage broke through. Alma reached Mozart and Dreamer just as chaos threatened to swallow them whole. Against every warning, every law, every person who said this could never work, she had built a family out of two animals the world called dangerous. Did their bond deserve to survive, even in a world that never made room for it?